Hi, welcome to Pictures, Noise and Words. I'm Hedgy, and this is Todd La Torre. Or is it Todd La Torre? You know, it's one of those names I know really well, but I don't think I've ever heard anyone actually say it. So sorry, Todd, if you're watching this, and I've mangled your name on both those. Maybe it's pronounced differently to both of those. But me mangling names, anyone who's watched this channel knows that's practically a feature of the channel. It's one of my skills, mangling people's names. Anyway, I'm going to go with Todd La Torre because that was the first one I came up with. So Todd La Torre, yes. Queensrÿche imploded quite spectacularly all over the internet. It's a very interesting story, actually. It's definitely worth looking up, and the proper story of Queensrÿche falling apart or imploding or exploding, or maybe all three of those at the same time. And then the band, so putting aside putting aside the singer, let's just go with that, putting aside the old singer from Queensrÿche, Queensrÿche the band got a new singer in the shape of Todd La Torre. And I was a big Queensrÿche fan. I loved Queensrÿche. Admittedly, in later years, I drifted away from them because they just went off the rails as far as I'm concerned. But old school, they were great. I mean, Mindcrime, still one of the best albums made by, well, anyone, frankly. So they got a new singer in the shape of Todd. And you can't help but be skeptical, can you, when this happens? You think, what's it going to be like? You know, it's not going to be the same or whatever. And let me tell you, if you've not checked it out yourself, Todd absolutely kills it. He is brilliant. The new Queensrÿche is practically the old Queensrÿche, you know, brought to life. I think he's done a fantastic job. And on their last album, he played the drums on it. And I literally embarrassed myself on this channel doing the Queensrÿche song when I said, oh yeah, that's definitely Scott on drums. I literally said this, you know, you can go back and check it. Oh, that's definitely Scott. I can recognize his style. And it turned out to be Todd playing exactly like Scott did. So, yeah, shows what I know, doesn't it? But anyway, this is not Queensrÿche. This is a solo album by Todd. And this is a song called Vanguards of the Dawn Wall. I read it wrong then. I nearly said the down wall. Vanguards of the Dawn Wall. From this album, Rejoice in the Suffering. Is it out? I don't know. Oh, nuts. I meant to look that up. It's out soon. I think it is out, actually. But this literally came out, this song was released just literally a couple of weeks ago. I frankly think Todd La Torre's great. Don't want to get all fanboy about it, but I've seen him do a few other things, and obviously the Queensrÿche work. The guy's really, really good. He's never going to see this anyway, but if you are Todd, your ego's probably too fit to get through the door now after me saying all that. And you're welcome. So let's get on with it. So yes, I said all that in case some people just don't know who he is. Check out the new Queensrÿche stuff because it's top banana. This isn't that. This is this. This is Vanguards of the Dawn Wall. Let's go.
The outcast, that is what the trail that only few can see.
Wow, what a week. This has been a great week for music. For me, it's also been a very expensive week because the 3 things I've done this week I now have to buy. Todd seems to have a voice that does whatever he feels like, because Queensrÿche isn't like that. Sorry to keep connecting him to Queensrÿche, but they are inextricably linked now. That was Overkill from 1990. But obviously with bang up to date production stuck on it. I'm a little bit stunned because that was just so good. It was just, I'm a huge Overkill fan. Really love Overkill, right from, The Years of Decay is one of the best albums ever made. And I've seen Overkill live a few times, and this just has Overkill running through it like a big thick seam. It's its own thing as well, but it's so old school. And I'm all for that. If you can do it right, I'm all for not bringing back, it's not that they ever really went away, but still doing the stuff that was like old school thrash or whatever, but putting all of our technology to work basically, and getting the production sharp and clear and driving and making the guitar sound really kind of crunchy and everything, and getting his voice on it so clearly, and I can't quite believe his voice, because that's a completely if you played that to me and didn't tell me who it was, I would not have said it was Todd. I just wouldn't, because Todd's voice now in my head is the Queensrÿche Todd, and that's something else entirely. So if you like your old school thrash, Charles Murphy, I suspect you're just going to run out and buy this. I'm kind of stunned in a really good way, because I wasn't expecting that. What was I expecting? Something calmer, I think. Metal, but not quite so. I mean, that kind of grates on you, doesn't it? In the way it should. And I didn't expect it to. So, good job, Chameleon Todd, because I did not see that coming. And it was a really nice surprise. Let me know what you think, everyone. Great. Another album I've got to buy. This is ridiculous. I think I'm going to have to set up a direct debit with Amazon or somebody. Or Bandcamp. I'm probably going to have to set several direct debits up. I'll see you soon. Let me know what you think, as ever. That was fab. Goodbye.